We are True Crime Online. From healing to harm. The case of Hongchi Xiao. The incident. On the 20th of October 2016, at Cleve House Country Manor in Wiltshire, England, 71-year-old Danielle Carr-Gom was found dead in her hotel room. She died after stopping her insulin while taking part in a 4-day slapping therapy workshop. Danielle wrote glowing testimonials about Hongchi Xiao, saying she believed he was starting a revolution in healthcare. Xiao was an alternative healer. He ran workshops where he promoted a therapy called Paida Lajin. This therapy involved slapping and stretching, which Xiao claimed could heal diabetes and other ailments by expelling poisonous waste from the body.
Just try 5 minutes. See what's going to happen, okay? Very simple. If you feel the pain, good news. That means you got a problem. Some people say it's pain, I don't do it. I say the logic is on the contrary. Just 1 minute. You come, okay? Let's see what's going to happen. Okay? For 1 minute, ask me to stop, okay?
Danielle was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 1998 and had sought alternatives to her insulin medication because of her vegetarianism and fear of needles. Xiao allegedly congratulated Danielle when she announced she had stopped taking insulin at the start of the 4-day workshop, attended by keen disciples of his methods. Danielle had attended a previous workshop with Xiao in July 2016. When Danielle fell seriously ill because she had not taken her insulin, Xiao allegedly told other participants that she was experiencing, quote, "the darkness before dawn breaks," end quote. Alongside other attendees, she had began to fast, but soon fell seriously unwell, and was reported to feel tired, weak and was howling in pain by day 3. Despite her becoming seriously ill during the workshop, Xiao did not seek medical assistance or advise her to resume taking insulin. The court concluded that Xiao's failure to act appropriately, despite knowing the potential fatal consequences of stopping insulin, led to Danielle's death from diabetic ketoacidosis. Xiao also had knowledge of the fatal consequences of stopping insulin, but we'll come back to this point later in this video. Xiao, 61, of Cloudbreak in California, denied the charge of manslaughter by gross negligence at Danielle Carr-Gom. The case. In the trial of Hongchi Xiao, his defense argued that Danielle was an independent individual who made her own decisions regarding her health. They claimed that Xiao did not have a duty of care over her since he explicitly stated that he was not a medical professional and advised participants to be responsible for their own medication. The defense highlighted that Danielle was informed not to stop taking her insulin suddenly and had signed a disclaimer stating that the therapy was not meant for medical treatment. The defense also emphasized that Danielle was a determined and strong-willed person, suggesting that she acted independently and not solely based on Xiao's influence. They argued that Xiao's actions were not the direct cause of her death and that he did not breach any duty of care. The prosecution argued that Xiao's actions and teachings significantly contributed to Danielle's death. They highlighted that Xiao encouraged Danielle to stop taking her insulin, congratulating her for doing so, and did not intervene or seek medical help when her condition deteriorated. They stressed that Xiao was aware of the risks involved in stopping insulin, particularly since he had been involved in a similar incident in Australia. The prosecution claimed that Xiao's gross negligence and failure to act, given his influence over the participants, directly led to Danielle's death. Both sides present a complex picture. The prosecution focused on Xiao's influence and negligence, while the defense highlighted Danielle's autonomy and the disclaimers provided. The court case against Xiao hinged on whether he had a duty of care towards Danielle as an attendee on his workshop and whether he could reasonably have foreseen her death. Giving evidence in his own defense, Xiao said he was not the organizer of the Wiltshire workshop, but was paid a fee for leading it. The former banker also stressed many times in court that he was not a doctor, had no medical training and did not provide health care. He described Paida Lajin as a self-healing method he taught to others, and repeatedly said he would never tell people to stop taking medicine suddenly. But the prosecution maintained the high regard in which Danielle held Xiao meant he was in a, quote, position of leadership and control over her care, and owed her a duty which he failed to meet. Xiao's previous conviction. As we mentioned in our introduction to this incident, Xiao had knowledge of the fatal consequences of stopping insulin. A key part of the prosecution case was the previous experience Xiao had of diabetics who stopped taking insulin at his workshops. Danielle had previously stopped taking her medication at the Bulgaria conference in July 2016. This workshop was held by Xiao and occurred 3 months before her death during his October workshop. On that occasion she started vomiting, but Xiao successfully persuaded her to restart insulin and she recovered. As well as this, the court heard a 6-year-old boy died at one of Xiao's workshops in Sydney in 2015 after his parents stopped giving him insulin. Xiao was jailed in Australia for 10 years for the manslaughter of the boy and banned from offering any medical treatment. The judge noted in that case that he had persuaded the boy's parents not to give him his medication, which Xiao disputed. The CPS's extradition unit was instrumental in Xiao being convicted both in England and Australia. Prosecutors in the case of Danielle's death argued this meant he should have been aware of the dangerous consequences of not taking insulin. The verdict. Hongchi Xiao was found guilty of manslaughter by gross negligence for the death of Danielle Gom. The jury returned a majority verdict of 11-1 on Friday after 19 hours and 30 minutes of deliberations. Xiao has been remanded in custody and will be sentenced on the 1st of October 2024. Was it Xiao's responsibility? Did the jury get it right? Let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more True Crime Online.